I'm Lisa.
And I'm Serena.
And we are with Running Ever After. So we're here today with a bunch of running news that has been announced this past week. Starting with the very sad turn of events. If you haven't heard, Jeff Galloway is currently in the hospital. Now we just want him and his family to know that our thoughts and prayers are with him. If you don't know who Jeff Galloway is, he is the training consultant for runDisney.
Before that, he was an Olympian who set many records and is in the Hall of Fame for the road runners. And he pioneered the run-walk method that many of you might use.
So then that brings us to our next bit of news. If you haven't seen, for Springtime Surprise, the medals have been released, and boy are they glittery.
Very, very glittery.
So if you haven't noticed, all of Springtime Surprise is done in pairs. Now for the 5K, that actually has us do Zootopia with Nick and Judy.
For the 10K, it is Winnie the Pooh and Tigger.
And for the 10-miler, we have Inside Out with Joy and Sadness.
And for the challenge, we have Aladdin with Aladdin and Genie. And honestly, one of the fun things about these medals that I want to touch them, because the Winnie the Pooh one and the Aladdin one have not only just glitter, but that movable gel glitter is what it looks like. It looks like the glitter will move in some way. That's always so much fun. I've never seen that on medals before, so that should be really cool to see.
So we are going to Princess Weekend, where they usually do a sneak peek of the medal. So if we get a chance to see those in person, we will get a video and let you know. So that brings us to our final bit of news. If you hadn't seen, as of today, the themes for Marathon Weekend are out.
And we were right, it is Donald. Because of the anniversary with the half marathon, which is normally Donald themed, he's supposedly crashing all of the events for the weekend.
And also, if you haven't noticed, it's gone back to a classic cartoon look for each one of those. So for the 5K, always have Pluto.
For the 10K, Chip and Dale.
For the half marathon, Donald and Daisy.
For the full marathon, Mickey and Minnie.
For the first challenge, we have for the half marathon and the marathon, we have Goofy.
And if you're doing all four, as always, it is Dopey. So none of that changed. Donald is just crashing all of them.
So there is a little bit of a
sassiness to the website. If you look at each of the race events, there's some fun text there. On January 7th, join Pluto for 3.1 miles of doggone good fun, and maybe even see Donald Duck trying to coax him across the finish line with bones and treats. If you yourself need coaxing, we do not recommend the bones.
On January 8th, watch Donald Duck try to shake Chip and Dale off of his shoulder for 6.2 mischievous miles. Note that literally running with live creatures on your shoulders is frowned upon, even if you happen to be a pirate.
On January 9th, lace up for 13.1 miles of 30th anniversary magic, featuring Donald getting his feathers in a bunch alongside Daisy. And yes, we realize that getting his feathers in a bunch is not very happy anniversary like of Donald.
On January 10th, runners taking on these 26.2 miles will do so alongside Donald Duck as he continues his timeless effort to outshine his good pals, Mickey and Minnie. All in good fun, of course. I mean, we're not going to remind him of who the actual leader of the club is. Are you?
Runners who register for this challenge, made up of both the half marathon and marathon for a total of 39.3 miles, will receive a special medal featuring Goofy sharing the limelight with his buddy Donald Duck, who thinks the limelight is all his. Is light even ever lime?
For the feat that dwarfs all others, register for this challenge made up of all 4 races for a total of 48.6 miles. You will earn 6 medals, including a highly coveted piece of bling featuring Dopey for all your efforts. So thanks for watching, and continue following us because we are headed to Princess this weekend and we hope to see you there. Now, as always, I'm Lisa.
And I'm Serena.
And we are with Running Ever After.